just after 10 o'clock Thursday morning in Mr. Bender's English class.
You're late. 10 minutes misconduct.
The topic is one that hits home for this wannabe professional hockey player.
What would you be willing to give up for your job goals?
The answer flows freely from Brandon's pen because that's an answer he's already living. You miss being away from home?
Yeah, at times, but you get used to it after a while. Sometimes you miss your family and stuff like that, but that's normal for everyone, I think. Your friends and stuff like that, but
makes you grow up in a hurry, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you're just 17 years old and you're more than 700 miles away from home.
I always said that I was gonna play hockey, and I never realized the sacrifice that you have to make until maybe a couple years ago.
More of a sacrifice than being a long way from friends and family. A sacrifice that means Brandon is a normal student only until lunchtime.
That's all I got. It's in Canadian. I'll get a half engine 7, please.
You still owe me money.
I don't know you now.
As you can see, fitting in is no problem for these Canadian teens.
You guys have girlfriends here, girlfriends back home, both?
If you guys have...
A couple guys have girlfriends.
If you guys have both.
After lunch, the transformation takes place. The guys don't return to school. They head to practice to continue their education on ice.
When I started playing hockey, I always dreamed of this, playing in the WHL and moving up to the NHL or the pro ranks. There's some of my CDs. I got Big Shiny Tunes 3. It's from Canada.
Once at the arena, it's time to get to work.
Keep turning it so you get a good, nice overlap on each side.
And time for some hockey schooling.
So now our defensemen have to be aware of what's happening. There's a seam pass. Hang up!
Once you get the stretch going, you really have to start getting yourself ready to practice and get the energy level up and that kind of thing. So everyone kind of, screws around or whatever. And kind of gets, I don't know if you'd say pumped up for practice or anything like that, but just gets energized to practice.
Then the gear goes on. And Coach Babcock takes over.
Any guy would tell you that they expect to come here and they work hard and they enjoy working hard. And if you're going to play well, you got to practice well.
And you have to work out well, too.
You can't take things for granted.
Do you think the people that sit up in the stands really realize what you guys are about?
No, I know a lot of people who have come up to me and say, how old are you? You're like 26 or something like that. They don't really see that we're still like 17, 16 years old. I'm not just a hockey player. I'm a person too, and I have other things that I like to do. I like to just hang out and relax. Just want to let people know that we have I guess you could say a soft side to us too. Hockey players can care and be role models as well.
What would it be like to be a Spokane Chief? You've got practice, autograph sessions, and the big game day crowds, but believe me, there's a whole lot more to it than just that. How about road trips? As we continue our series, Boys of Winter, we take you from Spokane to the Great White North.
A late goal by the visitors, and the snake-bit Chiefs lose another close game.
We got a tough trip, and we got to find a way to get some wins. That's all there is to it.
Tough trip indeed. 5 cities and 7 nights. A trip that'll cover 1,700 miles before they see Spokane again.
We got O'Henry's, Kit Kats, honeycombs, because I'm a cereal lover.
The miles will pass a lot quicker, though, thanks to the players' secret pals, anonymous well-wishers who really deliver.
Our secret pals are pretty nice. They buy us food. We're going to be on for a week, so they give us I don't know, pop and chips and just mostly snack food and just magazines or whatever. They're pretty good to us.
Before boarding the bus, the guys gather for a team meal.
Looks like beef stroganoff, some salad, carrots and beans and stuff. Pretty good meal. They treat us good here.
And then there's the long bus ride north to British Columbia.
8 hours, Kamloops, here we come.
Cramped quarters, lots of bodies, and remember, this is where the guys are supposed to get a good night's sleep.
It's imperative we get some sleep because, the team you're playing doesn't care where you came from or how you got there.
What's the key to getting any rest? How do you do it?
Oh, I lay on the floor. He goes on the floor. I just lay up here.
There is a young cowboy who lives on the range.
Am I wrong, or you have the best seat in the bus?
Well, I don't know. Some people might say it's closest to the front window. I'd be the first guy out, but I have a pretty good seat.
And he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer. His pastures to change.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, home sweet home.
Lord, the Berkshires seem dreamlike on account of that frosting. With 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go.
9 hours later, the team quickly unloads its gear at the Kamloops Arena, so everything's in place for the 4 o'clock game. Then heads to the hotel for an 8:30 breakfast call.
It's better than usual here.
Then it's upstairs for some shut-eye. Just after 12 noon, and it's time to eat again.
Weren't we just here?
Yeah, just about 4 or 5 hours ago.
After forcing down the meal, the Cotes go on and the team walks the 5 blocks to the arena.
We've always walked over in 5 years. We've been coming here that I've been with the team, and we've had lots of success.
They also have their share of snowball fights along the way. How rested can these guys be?
Way more than you.
Photographer Krister Pershing and I figured that between the two of us, we probably got about an hour of sleep total that night. It's absolutely brutal, and to turn right around and play a game.
Do the guys get used to that kind of thing?
They say they're all used to it. Some of them say they sleep very well. Others say they don't sleep very well at all.
You've probably seen a hockey game on TV or as a fan sitting in the stands, but have you ever wondered what it's like to be down on the bench? Believe me, it's a real eye-opener. Just take a look as I wrap up my series, The Boys of Winter.
Last time we were in here, they spanked us. And yet last time we played them, we beat them. Let's be aggressive against this D. And we need good support with speed on that puck.
Just reading up on the game notes. Something wrong with my tendon in here. I guess it's like a sprained ankle or whatever. And just put this on to give it support and keep it tight. Everything you want to know about the Kamloops Blazers tonight.
One of the things I do, I mark my socks left and right. So they go on the same foot all the time.
Lenny's going to be kicking like a tonight. The rest of us, let's be ready to go. Okay, boys, let's be jumping hard. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Derek, you guys all right, eh? Derek? You guys can't just knock us off like we're not there, Fish, eh? You gotta compete in the corner. All started with us not getting it out when it came up the wall, eh? There, we're ready for him here, eh? Get it out. Hey, we gotta go short and hard. You know? Let's go short and hard. Use our pumpkin a bit. All right, it's all right, no big deal. Coach is dead, get him off. Skate, Bobby, skate, guys. Have your feet going, man. You're not an option. You're not doing anything. Callaway made a bunch of good plays so far this shift, eh? Let's find a way instead of find a way not here. Our D got to do a job for us, Coach. We got 2 problems. We're not keeping it enough. No, we don't have enough energy. I don't understand why we give these opportunities away. We're letting those little lapses in the game get in the way of success, and that's just a lack of commitment on our part. You beat yourself up about that, and you wonder why and what you should be doing different.
Look forward to walking back into that bus when you know you have a long drive ahead of you?
Yeah, I kind of do after you lose because it's a new beginning.
And we're off the Swift Current. It's about a 10-hour bus ride. It's hockey. It's what we do. Hopefully we can get a couple more W's out of this road trip.